Hello, snowboarders of the internet. I'm your host, Avran LeFeber, and this is Explained, the show where we break down the tech in the gear that you use. In this episode, we're going to be talking about die-cut bases. What are they? How do they work? And do you need them? Die-cut bases are essentially just a puzzle of a base. So as you can see here, we got the black and then we have the red skull. The red skull is a completely separate piece of PTEX, and it's cut into the shape of the skull and then pieced together. So you basically have extra pieces in the base. Like I said, giant puzzle put together and done. Now, back in the day, this was done so that you could get some flex patterns in the boards because they were horribly inflexible. These days, it's really just more of a design aesthetic. You do have issues with some companies that do die cuts not making the seams perfect in there, so you can actually feel the seam when you rub your hand back and forth. On this board you can't because it's actually got a premium stone grind in it and structure, which I did a video about that, so if you haven't seen that, you should go check that out. What it is you do have these little seams in there that if you hit a rock or something, it can pull and rip the base apart. The thing with die cuts is it's a little more involved of a process to get that graphic built into the base, because you do have to cut out the actual shape, put it together, and then you're laminating multiple pieces when the board is actually constructed. Do you need a die cut base? No. Is it a bad thing to have? Not always. The big thing is it comes down to the actual finish in the board, and if the finish quality is good and they can make it actually feel seamless, that's less seams you have to worry about on the base, causing drag, causing friction, just reducing your speed in there. That's it. That's really it. Now, if you get an inferior built board that you can actually feel the seam on there and you don't want to go get it stone ground, then yeah, it's kind of an issue. At this point, snowboard construction, it's really a throwback to years gone by, and it does make the graphic pop because you have two different colors of PTEX in there, so visually it looks good, but from a functional standpoint, it really serves no absolute purpose. Did you learn what a die cut was from this video? Good, there's hope for you, because if you didn't, I don't know what I'm going to do. If you're new here, remember to subscribe, click the bell, get those notifications. That way you're not missing any of the videos we got coming out for all you snowboarders of the internet. And if you really want to support us and just help us grow out what we're doing over here, swing on over to Angry Snowboarder VIP. I could tell you more here, but I got a video over there that explains it so much better. As always, I've been your host, Avran LeFeber, and I'll see you in another video.